Now, Prime Minister Modi's rise to power has helped the country's stock markets and businesses. Now, that's partly because he's a pro-business leader. Now, his crisis management skills are going to be tested, thanks to the country's chronic power shortages. Ravinder Bawa reports.
Delhi has its own setup for electricity generation. In the last few days, its coal-based thermal plants are almost defunct. Low supply of coal has increased and need to depend on gas plant units or purchasing electricity from other states.
So there is a persistent coal shortage, and this is set to increase unless the steps being taken now by the new government really yield effort and increase domestic coal production, which is the first priority for the country.
To deal with this shortage, India imports coal at high costs. Last fiscal year, the total coal imported was about 170 million tons, which is set to rise this year. The burden of this expenditure falls on the consumers.
Why has a bill that costs 1,500 rupees become 3,500 rupees? Because the consumption is still the same.
The electricity bill is rising and the government has done nothing about it, and I don't believe they can do anything.
But the government is in a denial mode. On the completion of 100 days in the ministry, the Power Minister claimed an increase in the coal-based electricity supply. Experts say that new government has many challenges ahead as 2/3 of India's electricity is coal-based.
You need investment to come in the coal as a mining sector as a whole. For that, you need to create enabling environment, a policy environment, regulatory environment, and a legal framework.
The government has already begun working on these steps. Especially the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is monitoring the situation closely. Ravinder, Bawa, CCTV, Delhi.
The mission once complete.